Okay. We are reading one from Wei Zong, which it's been a while. It has been exactly 100 from the looks of it. Yeah, exactly 100 SCP since the last time we had one of theirs. The last one we read from them was 2201, I believe. Let me double check that number. Yes, which was the like the little pocket dimension where there's a barber from the like 40s, and yeah, little like American Italian guy who has no idea what's going on. Yeah, also with the fact that, like, you know, a lot of time has passed since he's been since the 40s. There we go. So that's the last one we have from Wei Zong. Let's see, this time you wrote Slayer's Song. Badass title. Very good title, gotta say. What? So short again, huh? But it looks like we do have a little tail next to it, but the tail is not that long either. So, okay. Object class Keter. Special containment procedures. Provisional containment zone Delta 3 has been constructed surrounding SCP-2301's manifestation area. Where is my... There it is. At any given time, no fewer than 2 containment teams designated Alpha and Beta must be present, with a 3rd relief team on active standby. Is that Delta? Alpha team is to be equipped with period accurate 15th century Japanese... How do you pronounce that? Because I highly doubt it's lame law. Well, let's see how that's pronounced. Pronunciation, please. Okay, let's not do this. Let's do this, because then, like, maybe, or maybe not. Like, usually there will be a description. Means relating to our consisting of thin layer. Okay. Did you guys hear? Am I? What's going on? Hold on. What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Oh wait, here we go.
Lamellar. Lamellar.
That can't be right.
Lamellar.
Lamella? Really? I wish there was a... Oh wait, maybe this one. Hello? Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I guess Lamella. let's call it that. Let's go with that, because that's the only information we have so far. Okay, Lamella armor and a full set of period accurate weapons commonly used by the samurai class of feudal Japan. Also, did I make a mistake before? Did I accidentally switch this to... No, weird. Has been constructed surrounding manifestation here, and a full set of period accurate weapons commonly used by the samurai class of feudal Japan. In addition, each containment team member is to receive extensive training in traditional kabuki acting, along with classes in basic Japanese mythology and Shintoism. Beta team is to be equipped with period accurate 15th century Gothic plate armor and a full set of period accurate weapon commonly used by the Knights of feudal Germany. The Slayer's Song. Okay, so that's what this was called. So I assume they have to, like, duke it out. In addition, each containment team member is to receive extensive training in European theater arts, along with classes in medieval texts concerning dragons. This is just what's that game called? For Honor? Is that the game I'm thinking on? For Honor. Yeah, is it just this? Where you like different like period soldiers just fight against each other. During manifestation event, all personnel must remain in character at all times. Once SCP-2301 is terminated, all personnel must remain in character unit until all components of SCP-2301 have decayed. Should SCP-2301 manifest in a different form, the standby team will be mobilized to determine the method in which SCP-2301 should be confronted. D-Class personnel will be used to distract SCP-2301 from approaching a population center until a solution can be found. Okay. Description: SCP-2301 is a hostile metamorphic entity that manifests in every month and takes the form of various antagonists from different fables, plays, or legends, notably that of Japanese and European origin. Okay. Also, is this like... Yeah, I think this is actually connected. So we will... Let's actually read the... let's read the tale afterwards. Kirby! Hey, how you doing? Not for honor? Like, what do you mean? Like you don't like the game? Or you're disappointed that it's not technically for honor? SCP-2301 cannot be damaged unless it perceives its attackers to correctly be those that would defeat such a character in the legend or play in which it would be found. Therefore, should SCP-2301 manifest as a European-style dragon, it can only be harmed by those that it perceives to be medieval knights. Ah, that's why. Okay, so they don't duke against each other. Gotcha. This also applies to containing SCP-2301, in that modern containment procedures such as reinforced Keter-class hostile anomaly chambers can easily be destroyed or bypassed by SCP-2301. SCP-2301 can also give enough time. Destroy period accurate containment, such as chains or cages. Ooh, that would be kind of dope, though. Honestly, if I was one of the teams there, and I'm like, hey, I got a chance to fight a dragon. I mean, of course, like, I'm pretty sure they're really very much trained to not find enjoyment in that. But I feel like that would be kind of cool. Like, yeah, I fought a dragon. in the fucking medieval outfit, man. That's just awesome. SCP-2301 will remain in character as the particular antagonist that it has manifested as for the duration of event. It is critical that personnel remain in character and exchange dialogue with SCP-2301 while in combat with the entity, due to the fact that SCP-2301 will not accept individuals that it perceives as not playing the role to its satisfaction. Once SCP-2301 determines an individual to be insufficiently in character, said individual will be unable to harm SCP-2301 for the duration of the manifestation event. Okay, okay, that might be a problem. If you break character, you're just unable to kill it. That is, ugh. That's a bit harsh. Like, you're not gonna give me like one strike before I can like get maybe back into the role. Like, you need to like know how characters like behaved and talked in that time period. Then that's why the whole like lesson of deep diving into the culture and religion and mythology. Otherwise, if you don't have a clue about it, you're unable to harm it. A manifestation event ends when SCP-2301 has been sufficiently damaged to the point at which it can no longer function. So, okay, basically death, causing SCP-2301's body to rapidly decompose. Should one of the individuals that participated in terminating SCP-2301 fail to remain in character until the body has fully decomposed, SCP-2301 will remanifest. Oh no. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be as fun as I hoped for. That sounds very stressful. Stay in character the whole time, and if you don't, either A, you cannot kill it, or B, it just respawns. Active containment personnel have... Oh, too stressful for game? Okay, gotcha. Active containment personnel have reported that SCP-2301 is incredibly durable and lethal. SCP-2301 possesses all of the capabilities of the character it chooses to represent in a particular manifestation event, and similarly possess the same weaknesses. Oh, it would suck if you just got like a Japanese like myth character. You're like, shit. You just deal like one of the gods, like Susanoo. You're like, oh god, this is gonna be it's gonna be tough. SCP-2301 originally manifested only as a character from Japanese folklore. However, beginning on the date of SCP-2301 began to manifest as creatures from medieval European mythology. What if you have to deal with Merlin? And then what? Then what do you do? Currently, SCP-2301 limits in replicating characters from other cultures is unknown. I mean, yeah, eventually you can maybe like get like any mythology in the world if it can. Apparently, it's just got the medieval European mythology after a while. So who's to know if it gets Greek mythologies, Norse mythologies, Aztec mythology? Like there's so many. Voodoo. Oh god, imagine having to deal with voodoo. SCP-2301 most commonly manifests as a Japanese Oni, a type of demon that wields a cannibal in combat. Yeah, the type of long Japanese club. Said creature is known as incredibly strong in various myths and legends, and is also described as a humanoid entity possessing horns, claws, and blue or red skin coloration. SCP-2301 is roughly 2 meters in height in this form and has been demonstrated as strong enough to fully collapse as a human chest protected by lamellar armor with its cannibal. That yeah, it can just crush you. SCP-2301 second most commonly manifests as a European dragon, which again would be cool, but now that I know you have to be in character the whole time. Oof. In this form, SCP-2301 possesses 2 winged forelimbs with a wingspan of 25 meters and 2 clawed hind limbs. 2 winged so like so more like a wyvern than like the dragon, right? Yeah. Wyverns are cool. I think the design is pretty dope. SCP-2301 is roughly 7 meters tall in this form and is capable of producing fire in excess of 1,000 degrees Celsius from within its throat through an as of yet unknown mechanism. I mean that unknown mechanism. That's how dragons were described, brother. SCP-2301's purpose during a manifestation event is currently understood to be of complete enmity towards all human life. SCP-2301 has been demonstrated to immediately attempt to navigate towards the largest population center available and will attempt to kill any human that it encounters. Despite this, SCP-2301 possesses a superb grasp of human culture, specifically Germanic and Japanese history, languages, literature, and mythology. SCP-2301's origin or method of acquiring this information is currently unknown. I mean, they just become one of those creatures, so it makes sense that they have the knowledge. So here's the playful beast, here's the tail that we got from the Provisional Containment Zone Delta 3. Let's see what this is all about. I assume it's connected. Like, actually connected to the story. Okay. Oh. I had myself a green chili jalapenos pizza and very salty fries, so I'm thirsty as hell. Hello, could you please tell me where the site director office is? Asked junior researcher Taku. Oh wait, Taku. So let's give him more of like a hello. Could you please tell me where the site director's office is? Asked junior researcher Taku Toshida from 2 men dressed as Greek hoplites. He was familiar with the protocols that were in effect in the Provisional Containment Zone Delta 3, but he was taken aback by the quality of the costumes. I'm new. What happened to your arm? This guy happened to stare right into the eyes of Medusa, said Agent Wilkins, revealing his comrade's left arm that was yet to recover from being turned into stone. We got these for a reason, he added, pointing to his mirrored shield. Okay, so they also have to deal with Medusa. Cool. Well, pardon me for not having a PhD in ancient mythology, said Agent Robertson. In my defense, I was transferred to the Greco-Roman team only because Thor was bitten in the arse by the last Monday's Chimera. Sorry for teasing you, rookie. Fortunately, we triumphed even without your help, said Wilkins cheerfully as he cleaned up the slain monster's blood from his spear. Looks like one hell of a job you have here, said Taku, considering his career plans. Reconsidering his career, he's like, oh shit. Medusa? Really? Chimeras? It's not as dangerous as it seems, said Wilkins. I mean, when we first discovered this skip, it rampaged nearby towns regularly and took out agents like there was no tomorrow. Still, we had no casualties since poor Vladislav last year. What happened to him? Asked Takaru. Oh, I remember that one, said Robertson. The battle wasn't going exactly by the book, and then Vlad got the idea to bring a machine gun. Smart, I guess. And I mean that ironically. Sarcastically. Not ironically, sarcastically. The procedures clearly say that only period accurate weaponry can be used. He can't blame anyone else for getting burned alive by the dragon. It's better all defeated agents who played by the rules, said Wilkins, as life returned to all of Robertson's fingers. I'm starting to believe that it killed all those civilians just to make a righteous hero to come and save the day. Now it enjoys all these historical battles we are stationed to the fullest. That's why it appears more and more often, and even developed new forms when the original Oni Dragon duel got boring. Okay, so there is more versions now. Aren't there any way to kill it to death so it will die for real? Wanted Takaru. Hey! Hey V. Sif, how you doing? Have a good stream. Okay. By the way, congrats on your PC. I know I said it already, but I'll say it again. Congrats on your PC. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you. That's possible. It does not seem to be your average monster. I'd rather call it an embodiment of a concept. Like the playful little sister of that damn lizard. You can't kill a concept with weapons, but you can find out its rules and learn to live together with it. That's how we contain SB-2301. 3 months later, shit goes downhill. Takeru Toshida was staring out the window of his tiny office when the alarm went off. He sprang off his chair and ran outside to witness the battle that was about to unfold. A bonsai-type manifestation event was something he always looked forward to. He knew that joining the Foundation and getting assigned to this side was probably the most badass job one could get with a master's degree in history. If we rule out being Indiana Jones as too unrealistic. Still, he was rather bored. They were out in the boonies. To make it even worse, our cursed director confiscated and transported off-site all fiction books and movies from the containment zone, including his treasures manga and anime. Really? You gonna make the one Japanese guy like okay, sure. To see if you know, you can have a Japanese guy that doesn't read manga or watch anime. You know that? I'm just saying. Also, Takeru Toshida is very like, I don't know. That's very. What is it? Jack Williams of a name. To see if it keeps SB-2301 from getting any new ideas. Since then, his sole source of entertainment was watching the battles from a safe distance. Takeru has never seen this form of SCP-2301 before. It manifested as a Japanese schoolgirl wielding an oversized glowing sword. She was wearing her crimson hair in twin tails. I recognize. 5 agents looked at her from a distance, contemplating their cunning plans. Agent Wong tried to take out SB-2301 using Amakakeru Ryu no Hiramaki, the ultimate technique of the Hissen Mutsurugi style. He was decided to shout the name of the attack right before starting to boost its power, but ended up missing with it since he focused on the correct pronunciation instead of the move itself. He gave him a contemptuous look and swept him away with a single blow. Why didn't I try? Shinobazuho that is Akasatsukorosasu instead, he asked himself before passing out. Because that's way harder of a name to pronounce. Amakakeru Yuno Hiramaki, that's a lot more easier than what the other one. Agents Alvaro and Martinez stepped forward shouting, "Was hoy!" and bowed to their opponent. SB-2301 seemed to appreciate the attempt at proper etiquette. Alvaro tried to land a hit using the scattered flash technique, while Martinez distracted the girl with serious consecutive side hops. Not the side top, serious consecutive side hops. The onlookers were amazed by the spectacular display of speed as the agents moved quickly enough to leave multiple distinguishable afterimages. That's so cool, so you can actually become wait, do you actually gain the powers from whatever, like... I guess because as long as the enemy, as long as the SCP deems you worthy of doing a correct job, you can copy powers from the shows. That's pretty cool. Of course, that was impossible in the framework of normalcy, but SCP-2301 had a habit of lending a fraction of its reality-bending capabilities to its opponent, possibly for the sole purpose of seeking sheer awesomeness. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I'm back into it. I want to be. This is the SCP I want to contain. However quickly the attackers circled around SCP-2301, it took her a total of 2 kicks to get rid of them. You know these moves are from a parody series, right? She said and stuck her tongue out. Idiots. She added and covered her face with her palm. The 2 remaining agents opted for a tactical retreat, arguing whether they should use the Escher topology attack or the 7+2 strong super suction saber. The spectators exchanged tense looks. At the time, Taku has already realized what went wrong. If you want to defeat SCP-2301 in a battle, it is of no importance how precise you move or how many times they follow the steel of your katana. It could kill us all if we wanted at any time. To keep it occupied, we must offer quality entertainment. Taku confidently approached the prideful girl. He had no martial arts skill or combat training, but he had the heart of a true warrior. It wasn't his job, but he decided to take SCP-2301 head on anyway. He took up the stance he remembered so vividly from his childhood. He put his hands together. No. Forming a cup with them. Am I really doing this? He hesitated for a second and he mustered up the courage to continue. Oh my god. Ain't no way. Well. Ka! He yelled. The onlooker started wondering who he was and what he was doing. SCP-2301 raised an eyebrow curiously. Meh! He continued and he suddenly noticed a sensation he never felt before in his body. A fireball slowly formed in his hands, so she's going along with my plan, he thought. A few seconds later, he shot a beam of pure energy to SCP-2301, bathing the battlefield in octarine light. The name of the first king of Hawaii echoed across the valley. Could get a glimpse of the girl as she was being annihilated by the attack. Please come back to play with me again, Oni-chan, she said before disappearing in the beam. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not that I like you or anything, continued a high-pitched voice in Taku's mind. Stupid. It is awesome. He's like, am I doing this? God! Here we go. I know exactly what I want to write here. This is the one. The one SCP I would be down to contain. You can live out your nerdy fantasies in battle, and the anomaly even lets you get some powers. Come on, this is dope. Come on, man. That's like I would see a character from any myths I know. I'm like, oh my god, it's my damn shit. That is awesome. Love that. That was fun. Wei Zong, good job. I can see now why you made Taku, of course, a character, like a Japanese character that loves anime and manga, because like he gets his time to shine and do the Kamehameha. Every anime nerd's childhood dream, man. Like, how often have we done the motions, yelled out the attack, hoping we can make it actually happen? Whoa, pardon me. That is a dream, brother. That's a dream right there. That's a dream.